All right, Shy Guys Marriage Guide, episode 3. I don't know if you can tell by looking at my eyes, but I've done a lot of crying over these last couple hours. So I talked about boundaries, respecting boundaries, listening to your spouse, applying what they've asked. And if I haven't, well, I should have been. However, some days when you're trying to save your marriage, you're gonna screw up once in a while and maybe not follow your own advice, like I ended up doing today. So I kind of want to talk about, just because it's fresh, what happened between me and my wife today, and how many steps back it feels like I just took. But God damn it. So where did I start? How did today start? That's what it was. So today I get a message from my mom. I'm talking to my mom. Actually, last night, I think, is when I was talking to my mom. She had messaged me or called me on Messenger or something. And at some point in the conversation, she was asking me about some rings I was wearing and asked me if one of them was my wedding ring. And then which I said no, because I've actually lost my wedding ring. My wedding ring was always too big for my finger, and at some point in the last few years, I lost it. And so I was trying to find a replacement ring, one to put on my wedding finger, because, like I said, until the day I'm divorced, I'm still married, and that's my mindset. Because again, you have to have 100% faith that you can fix this. You have to believe that you, and you alone to start, can fix your marriage. I mean, obviously, you know, you're going to need your partner to come around at some point in order to want to work on your marriage and to fix your marriage. Because if, you know, you certainly can't keep doing it by yourself. I mean, at some point your partner has to come around. But to start, there's no reason you can't start doing it alone. Start going at it by yourself and working on yourself and making those changes happen that need to happen. Anyway, so my mom frickin' at some point had brought up that neither one of us were wearing our wedding rings, and then out of fucking left field throws at me, well, I think she's trying to tell you something, Shiloh. She doesn't want to be married to you. It's done, all right? Now, I mean, I can sort of understand why my mom did that. She's probably just trying to slap a sense of reality into me. But because I have been so fucking depressed through all of this. But that's not what I want to fucking hear at that moment. That's not what I want to hear from my mom. You know? Fuck. Anyway. And so the night before, me and my wife had just got into it all. So the night before, I think I posted a picture or something, you know, of you know, you get those Facebook memories that are like you know, 7 years ago this happened, blah 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 blah. So I had posted one of those up on Facebook, you know, where I'd shared it with my wife, and the reason I had shared it was because, you know, it was my wife had tagged me in a post 7 years ago, blah 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 blah. Now, heading home to the man I adore. Sorry. Heading home to the man I adore, Shiloh LaBatte. And so, oh, I can't believe I just said my name. Never mind. Anyway, so I wanted to share that with her. And I said, look, 7 years ago, it wasn't that freaking bad, was it? You know? You adored me then. And that fucking oh my God, did that set her off. So she went off on me. And then today we had to deal with we still had to talk to each other because we were supposed to all go have a dentist appointment today, teeth cleaned, exam, blah blah blah. Now my wife was sick, so she had to cancel out, and I had to pick up my daughters and take them to the dentist. So that's what I was doing, and then. Okay, so my wife was ridiculously mad at me, but we still have to talk because we're still planning. My daughter's about to turn 6 this coming weekend. There's a birthday party. We're trying to figure it all out and work together to make her birthday party awesome. Especially since, the last year has been so fucking horrible for her that I just wanted to have a good fucking birthday, recently diagnosed type 1 diabetes, blah blah blah, all sorts of this shit that goes along with it, all that fun stuff. We had to talk to each other, blah blah blah, but we had just been fighting about this, me sharing this post, and because, like I said, anytime I post anything, I talk about our marriage and anything, she doesn't want nothing to do with it, and it fucking drives me nuts. So anyway, we're mad at each other about that, and then my mom sends me that message or talks to me and says that, and so my automatic reaction was, oh my god, my wife must have been talking to my mom and fucking trying to convince my mom to fucking talk me out of fucking wanting to be married or something like that. You know what I mean? Like I was like, what are these two in fucking cahoots? My mom, who never calls me anyway, we talk like fucking once a fucking month, all of a sudden is just calling me the very next day or the next morning after me and my wife have gotten into it about our marriage, and now my wife's calling me to tell me it's over. She's trying to tell you something. Anyway, it just, for whatever reason, in my head I was like, holy fuck, did these two conspire against me or something? And so I messaged my wife something like that. She was, she's like, I never fucking talked to your mom, blah blah blah, because she pretty much hates my mom anyway. Yeah, and I mean, really, I probably didn't believe that. It was probably just another fucking excuse for me to talk to my wife, because at this point, when I'm not getting any attention from her whatsoever, then I don't care if it's bad attention or good attention, as long as I'm getting some attention. I think she pointed that out to me the other day. It's probably true. Not something I do consciously, but it's subconsciously, that's probably exactly what's happening. It makes sense. So yeah, anyway, I'll show you the messages. You can decipher from that. But I went off on her about how disappointed I am that she doesn't want to work on the marriage. She went off on me about how disappointed basically she is that I won't fucking shut up about our marriage, and or lack thereof, and a huge fight we just had just now about it all. So again, I talked about you need to be your spouse's fucking safe zone, right? You need to be your wife, your husband, whatever, needs to feel safe with you. You need to be their person. You need to just fucking take whatever they're saying, fucking whether you agree with it or not, just let them talk, comfort them, agree with them, be their fucking safe spot. And so my wife went off on me and was telling me how fucking not safe I fucking made her feel for the last 6 years, which how I fucking destroyed her trust for me, destroyed fucking how fucking unsafe she felt with me. I destroyed our finances. I fucking lost every fucking thing, which is true. I fucked up. I don't know if can't remember if I told you what actually happened, but I think I did in episode 1. I fucked up royally. I fucking relapsed. I had I fucking really bad drug addiction, and I fucking fucked up royally, and lost our house. I fucking lost her trust. I fucking, because I lied to her so much to fucking hide my addiction, to hide how fucking shitty I was being with our finances, and all that. One sec. So, her big thing is, the reason she doesn't want to fucking work on us and keeps trying to tell me that there won't be an us, is because she can't trust me. I destroyed our trust, blah, blah, blah. I did a lot of damage, caused trauma, and, you can't just fucking fix that shit. I'm trying to convince her that with the proper guidance and counseling and shit, and me working hard at regaining that trust, that she will be able to trust me again, and we can rebuild that damage that's been caused. That's what I believe, and I think anything's possible with professional help. So I took the kids to the dentist. After the dentist, our daughter had a low. So anyone that's diabetic, or I think type 2 is probably the same, but type 1 diabetes anyway, her blood glucose level, she complained that her stomach was sore, and her blood glucose level, God, my car's really weird right now. Blood glucose level was down to 3.1, which is really fucking low. So, called my wife, let her know our daughter's having a low. To which I got in shit for not giving her appropriate amounts of food or whatever. So, when I picked my daughter up, we rushed straight to the dentist. We freaking went in and had our dentist appointment. And the second we got out, I checked her blood glucose level, realized she was having a low, and, caught her some Dex 4 tabs. The thing is, I guess at some point I was in shit because I didn't give her food before the sitting in the dentist chair for an hour, whatever it was. And I didn't realize that sitting in a dentist chair, we're all fairly new to this, but I mean, it's been like a month now. I should probably have known this, I guess, but I didn't realize that sitting there doing nothing for an hour could drive her blood glucose into a low. Normally, with us, it's been, if she exercises, that's what could trigger her into a low. But I guess insulin's to treat food. If she hasn't eaten much, and whether she's doing anything or not, if she hasn't eaten much, then I guess too much insulin at that point could trigger her low. Obviously, I should know this and do know this, but whatever. I didn't think to give her a snack to eat before she sat in the dentist chair for an hour. Didn't think about it. Anyway, came out. I wasn't sure for that. So, bring my girls home, drop them off, and then me and my wife have to talk. I've got to talk about, the dentist wanting to send my one daughter to a pediatrician dentist, and we've also got to talk about my daughter's upcoming birthday party this weekend. So we're talking about that. Get all that off the table, say what I gotta say about that, say what she has to say about that. And I know she's looking. She's giving me that look like there's more to talk about. And I already know, I fucking hate being in that spot. I hate fucking being in that spot where I know I've fucking done something to piss her off. Whether I think I'm in the wrong or she's in the wrong, whatever. I'm always in the wrong, no matter what. That's just the way it is. We're always in the wrong, man. Suck it up. That's how it is. They're right or wrong. So I know that I'm gonna have to have this conversation. I know I'm gonna get in shit. I know it's not gonna go well. And I'm like, fuck it, let's just do it. So I apologize. Then that turns into you to, no, you're not. You know, when you apologize. So I apologize. I'm like, I'm sorry. Look, I just want to say I'm sorry. I know I crossed that boundary that you put up. I talked about our relationship. I know you don't want me to talk about our relationship at all. I apologize. And then I got the, you're not sorry. Otherwise, why would you keep doing it? Right? We've all been there. So I'm like, you're right. You're right. But you're not right. I am sorry. I don't like upsetting my wife, clearly, you know? Of course, I don't want to upset my wife. I love my wife. To the moon and back, I love my wife. But I also I love my marriage. I want to be married. I don't want to fucking not talk about our marriage whatsoever. I don't understand how I'm supposed to fix something without talking about it. You know what I mean? And clearly, you know, she doesn't want to fix it. That's the thing. She doesn't want to fix it right now. And because of the shit that happened while I was in my addiction. And I'm not that person. You know, that the addict me is not the person who I am when I'm not using. So although I understand why she's fucking so devastated by the shit I did in my addiction, at the same time, I'm not in my addiction, and that wasn't me, and I've got so much love to give this woman. I can be so much more than that, you know, and I just want her to see that and experience, you know, what the first 6 years of our marriage was like when I wasn't that person, and she was sending messages like, the man I adore. Because that's who I really am, you know? That's who I am. I'm not the fucking addict. I'm not the piece of shit that fucking lies. I'm not the piece of shit that fucking fucks all that shit up. I'm the man that fucking treats her like gold. Who protects her. Keeps her safe. Takes care of her. At least I was. Oh. Anyway, sorry. so that's sorry. Yes, that's right. The apology. So anyway, I apologize. No, not. And then we fucking laid into each other. She, you know, how fucking irrational I am, talks about the story of how her friend, who just after 16 years of a relationship, her fucking husband just walked up, no fucking ifs, ands, or buts, told her that it's fucking Aaron, it's over, she's done, blah, blah, blah. And her friend doesn't do what I do. Her friend doesn't message him over and over. Her friend doesn't blah, 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 you know, do everything that I'm doing to try and save my marriage. Her friend doesn't do this in theirs. And I'm like, I look at her, I'm like, and are they fixing their marriage? Well, no. So, what does that tell you? I want to fix my marriage. So that's why I'm doing the shit that your friend's not doing. That's why she's not doing the shit that I am doing. She doesn't want to save her marriage, or maybe she does, but she's not trying to. I'm fucking trying to. And then, you know, she went off on me about how irrational I've been through all this. I'm like, irrational how? Like because I want to save my marriage? Like, you know, like irrational how? Because a month ago you were holding my hand while we pushed our daughter down the road in their fucking on their bikes, holding my hand, talking about what a fucking beautiful day it was. Irrational because 3 months ago we were fucking in each other's bed. You were fucking affectionate with me. Fucking, we were trying to work on shit. We told each other we loved each other. Blah 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 blah. I mean, yeah, we've been separated for 10 months, but 3 months ago, you know, you were affectionate towards me. How am I irrational? The only reason my wife, I feel right now, because right now the last week's been horrible. She doesn't want to talk to me, deal with me, done nothing with me whatsoever for the last fucking few weeks. And the only reason that I can think of, that I can rationalize, the only thing I can wrap my head around that she is mad at me and doesn't want to talk to me or hang out with me or do anything with me is because I want to fucking fix our marriage. I'm being punished for wanting to love my wife. I'm being punished for wanting to fix my marriage and heal our relationship. I'm being punished for that. I don't fucking get it. Now, if you want to talk to her side of it is, there's no us. There's no marriage to fix. There's nothing to fix. I don't want to be married to you. I don't want to be with you. I don't want a partner like that. That what? And I guess doesn't respect her boundaries. That doesn't listen to her. But I want to listen to her. And I want to respect her boundaries. I just don't want to fucking lose my marriage doing it. You know? So, you know that. My daughter puked. My wife was cleaning it up. Yeah, we were at our house. My wife started puking because she can't handle it. So I begged her to please just go lie down, cuddle our daughter. And I fucking cleaned up puke all over the fucking place. That was what I did. That's the things you do when you love somebody. You fucking clean up puke for them. Where am I going with all this? No matter how hard you try to apply the things that I told you to apply in the first 2 episodes, some fucking days you're gonna get it wrong, and you're gonna take 15 fucking steps backwards for every fucking step you take forwards. And some days are gonna be better than others, and some days you're gonna do better than others. And sometimes you're gonna fuck up like I did today and have gone 15 fucking steps backwards for whatever, if I even went any forwards, I don't fucking know. There's episode 3. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And tune in next time for episode 4 of Shy Guy's Marriage Guide. Have a nice day.